In this video, I'm going to show you how to manually create an organizational hierarchy. In SiteAudit, when you first create a database for a customer, this is your organizational hierarchy. It's very minimal. It just says My Company. The first thing you'll probably want to do is name this to your company name. Let's just say this is called Company XYZ, for lack of better imagination. What you can do is you can enter in the address where this company is, West 2nd Street. You can say the city, country, USA, and you can give it a phone number and a fax and an email. Okay, and then you can also give the contact information of who might be contacted this company in case there's anything that you need to correspond with them or talk to them about. So maybe it's Bob at abc.net and he's at 1.2. abc.net. This is just okay, how's that? All right, so we have the contact information here, and the nice thing about this contact information is that anytime there's a notification that's sent from SiteAudit, all of this information will be included as well, and that way if you need it for something reason, you have it there that you can contact someone. But as you know, through SiteAudit, you can have these emails sent directly to Bob at abc.net or this email recipient if you want. Okay. Two of the other columns that I want to mention in here, if you go to properties, this comment field. This here is your company comment, and this one here is a company notes. Now you can put any information you want in here, and the information that you include here will appear for every single device that's within this organization. Okay, so maybe there's some information that's common for every device across your organization, and maybe it's a purchase order or a contract date or something, and you can add that in here. And then what you will see is if we bring up our column chooser and we look at the comments or the notes, okay, there's that information, and it exists for every printer and for every view. So if we went to lifetime counters or volume analysis, we could add these two columns here for our reports. Okay, and that's just kind of for convenience. It's almost just two extra fields that you have in SiteAudit. And as you know, there's you can create a dozen different custom fields in SiteAudit if you needed those. Now, these two comment and note fields, these are going to be unique for each department within your organization. So I'm going to create my organization. Now, there's two ways you can do that. You can come here and go to company organization, or you can come here and go to company organization. And basically I'm just going to add some departments, give them a name, administration, and I'm going to say admin at abc.net, and maybe there's 15 people working in this department, engineering, maybe this one is production, and maybe this one is I don't know, reception. Okay, and you can add someone else's name, abc.net, and there's 3 people that work here, and maybe there's, I don't know, 150 people in this entire organization. Okay, now when you add an email address over here, this is another person or persons, if you have a group at abc.net. All of these recipients can receive notification emails if anything occurs with devices within their departments. We can add a sub-department here. I'm going to make this one QA. I'm going to call this QA at abc.net. All right, so basically we just populated our organization, and here it is. Now, as I mentioned, this company comment and notes. What we can do is, let's just say, let's come over here to engineering, and we're going to go to the engineering department. Again, you can fill out all of this information for that particular engineering department. And if I come over here to properties, I'm going to say this is engineering notes, and this is engineering comments. Okay. And we'll talk about the other ones in just a moment. So anytime somebody was in here in engineering, if there was a particular printers in here, you would see those. And under the department comment and notes, you would see the specific items related to this engineering department. Now right now we have no devices in any of these departments. Okay, in a subsequent video, I'm going to show you how to add devices to those departments. Okay, for right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to manually drag some printers into this engineering department. Again, you can come up here, printer assignments, and basically any printer that we see up here in the company has not been assigned to a department. There's two ways that you can assign these. You can manually assign them to a department or automatically assign them to a department, and there will be a subsequent video here on this channel that explains how to do that. But for right now, let's just drag some printers into our engineering department. Now when I look over here, I have a few printers. Okay, so let's go back over here to engineering. Okay, as you can see now, all of these devices are within the engineering department. There's the engineering notes and the engineering comments. If I come up here to the root of my organization, you'll see the ones that are within the engineering department have specific engineering notes and comments, and the other ones have notes specific to the departments that they reside in. So you can add this information if you have a specific department. You want to put devices in there, and then you have these columns of information that you can use. All right, let's see what else. So here is an example of an alert notification that comes from SiteAudit. Has a bunch of information here, but if you scroll down, you'll see here's the department. Okay, it tells you the department that's in, and had the person filled out the various information within the department and contact, all of that information would be included here as well. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how you create your organization and populate the information. In a subsequent video, we are going to be talking about this network and device assignment and how you can automatically assign devices to your departments.